And as a result of Nehemiah's faith, all of the people then got together and said, let's do this together. Let's rebuild the wall. And I want to share with you how that works today. All right? How does that work? And I've asked some of the kids from Kids Bridge to come in and help us out with this illustration. So give them a warm bridge welcome. They're coming up right now. Come on up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. If I ask them to come up here, they're going to be afraid, okay? So I know you won't be afraid. So introduce yourself. What's your name?
Dosk.
Dosk, okay. And what's your name?
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. All right. Now these are bricks, cardboard bricks that I've taken out of Kids Bridge and kind of like built into a wall. So imagine this being like the wall around Jerusalem. You get the picture? All right. And what I'm going to ask you both to do is you both have a brick, all right? So come on over here, Dosk. And I want you to take your brick, and I want you to put it up here on this side, and I want you to take your brick, and I want you to put it up on that side. But here's the trick. You can only use one finger on one hand. In other words, you take one finger like this, and you try to lift you can't use two, you can't use your hand. Just one finger like this and lift it up and put it up here. All right? Now to make this even more interesting, who has a 30-second timer or some kind of a stopwatch or something? Anybody like to time this for me? All right. Kimberly, you're back there, you raised your hand. Okay. I want you to tell them go and then stop after 30 seconds. Okay? So you get 30 seconds. You got the idea, Cheyenne? One finger, okay? You can do whatever you need to do, but you got to put it up here on top. All right, we ready? Cheer them on. Stop. All right, give him a hand. Now, I want you to understand that nobody else in this room would ever be able to do that with one finger. But you can put the block up here and rebuild the wall if you help each other. So here's what I want you to do, Dos. Put your finger on this side. Cheyenne, come on over here. You put your finger on that side, all right? And help each other and lift it up and put it up there. Now go on over there and do it on that side. Good job. Good job. Pick it up. Put it right there. Look at there.
All right.
See? That's how it's done. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You can go ahead and be seated. So Nehemiah is a great man of faith. Would you agree with that? He's a great man of faith. But he realizes, I cannot rebuild this wall by myself, even though God's hand is upon me. I mean, think about that. Great man of faith, God's hand is with him, but he looks at this whole wall that's been torn down, and he says, I can't do this by myself, so I need help. That's why he went to the people. And some of you here today, you too have faith. And yes, God's hand is with you, but you're trying to get through some problem in your life, and you're trying to do it all by yourself, and you're not going to people and asking them for help. Maybe you've got a financial problem. You need to go to a financial advisor and ask for help so you can start rebuilding your finances. You say, well, I've got a marriage problem. I'm too embarrassed to ask for help. If you don't go to a marriage counselor or a pastor and ask that person to help rebuild your marriage is going to fail. I don't care how much faith you have. It doesn't make any difference. You need help. Are you following me? Say, well, you know what? I've got to rebuild my health. My health is falling apart. But I don't want to go to some person to tell me I got to eat a certain way or certain foods or exercise a certain amount of time. Then you aren't going to get healthy because you're refusing to ask for help. You might have faith and God's hand might even be upon you, but you're not going to get anywhere because you're not asking for help.